Now, I did promise something in the shorts, and that is known as the Gotva Prime. And this is the guy now to make your Gotva Prime a beast, well, a decent beast, shall I say. It can be used in Steel Path, but it's not going to be a high-end game Steel Path build. I'd say it is around the non-Steel Path beginner to all the way to Steel Path mid content. So somewhere around your levels like level 100 to 140 to 200, as well as normal level 200s and stuff like that. This gun will carry you. But enough of me talking. Let's get straight into the video. And if you do like the video and enjoy it, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, as well as you can if you want to turn on notifications. But it'll be a great appreciation if you do that. But with me, enough of my rambling, and let's get straight into the Gotva Prime video. Now, the Gotva Prime is a single fire weapon, and this is something that you will not need a riven for. In fact, if you are going to be using a riven, you can see my one is not the greatest here. I recommend that you be using a riven that helps out with critical chance, crit multiplier, as well as status, as that's going to be our 3 contributing factors to this gun. Also, the Gotva Prime does have a unique trait, which is afflicting a status effect. Now, this is going to be key here, because every status effect you inflict, your next shot will have a 15% chance to have a critical chance of 300%. Now, the thing that we're going to be going for here is, for this, we're mainly going to be focusing on status effects, maybe a little bit of critical chance, but if you want, I highly suggest you focus your build on critical chance as well as status effect to get the maximum out of this build. But that being said, let's get into a demonstration of how the Gotva Prime works. Let's see its base stats and what it can roll out. We're going to be showing you normal enemies, and we're going to be showing you Steel Path enemies. So let's have a look at that. Now, do keep in mind, I know a lot of people are going to be like, why aren't you making a video about the Gotva Prime? Well, the Gotva Prime is a good weapon, and I really believe this is a weapon that you should be using to have fun in the game and just enjoy the weapon itself. You can get the Gotva Prime from, I think, and I believe, Baroka Tier, because that's where I got mine from, and I think he's the only one that sells it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, but enough of me talking again. Let's get straight to the weapon. Now, the Gotva Prime does do a base damage of 6 and 15, as you can see right there. You will be hitting some status effects, which will pop those red crits, as you can see right there. But remember, it's for her status effect you hit will give you a 15% chance for your next shot to become a plus 300% critical chance. Now, we are going to be making a build, but unfortunately, we will have to get at least one headshot to get the build started. If you have any other ideas, you can put them in the comment section down below. But that's the build we're going to be going for today. And yes, I will be showing you 2 types of builds, and I will be showing you some Steel Path gameplay as well. And please, I know people are looking at my nicks in like the top corner, like the top right hand of the screen. Yes, I'm still working on nicks, and I will have a guide on how you can make nicks a played frame. I'm actually enjoying it at the moment, and yeah, I really like the way she manipulates everyone into doing what she wants them to do. But yep, that's your base stats. Is a fun weapon to use. It's single fire, and its base stats are pretty decent in my opinion. I know for some people will be looking at this gun and they'll be like, oh, okay, it's not good. But what really makes this gun unique is the fact that it is going to be using status effect to give its boost. Now, like I said, it is a single fire weapon, so don't expect much from it, but you can expect much in terms of when it comes to the crits and its damage. As you can see right there, we're hitting 15-6 as well as a lot of puncture. And with each status effect we pop, we will be getting some red crits, as you can see there. Let's give you 1 full magazine so you can see. Okay, so roughly about 4 or 3 status effects that we hit right there. But let's go ahead and get into the build and show you how this gun will operate nicely. Alright, so the first build we have is on the Content B. Now, we will be using Galvanized Chambers, Serration for our base damage, and Rhyme Rounds for some cold, and Galvanized Aptitude, Hellfire, Magnet Force, Hammer Shot, as well as Galvanized Scope. Now, some people are going to be asking, why aren't you going for a Viral Munitions build? That is a good build, but when it comes to the enemies I'm going to be showing you right now, I found Viral and Heat to be working good because of Heat's overtime damage effect. We are going to be running Primary Deadhead here, as that is going to boost our headshot multiplier, as well as calm down our weapon recoil, and it's going to last longer, giving us 120% damage for 24 seconds, and that stacks up to 3, which is actually going to be very nice. You can see my status effect is above 100, which means we can inflict multiple status effects. But do keep in mind, if you hover over your status effect, as you can see right here, now, based on your viral and heat and your puncture, you can see that it's tallied all the way up to the total, which is 102.6%, meaning that our puncture, our viral, and our heat have odds of how they will appear, meaning that viral in this case will be appearing more often as it's at a high 39.7%, as well as our puncture appearing as well. Now, why are we also helping puncture out? Well, puncture is going to be doing more damage to corpus, more damage to oricon, and puncture temporarily reduces the target's damage output by 80% and increases the critical chance of damage taken by up to 25%. You can use an arcane for this on your warframe as well, as I will show you on my nicks in a second. But yeah, we are going to be also trying to help out puncture as well here. But in this video, we won't be showing that you can help out the puncture. It is going to help very much, but I recommend that you focus more on your viral and your heat as well. Now, our critical multiplier is going to be at a ×4, which is going to help out a lot. And we haven't focused on critical chance here, but that's where our galvanized scope is going to come in, as well as our primary deadhead, because we will be aiming most of the time when we use this weapon. Our status effect is also going to be helped out, by galvanized aptitude, and it's going to plus our status chance by 80% on kill and 40% direct damage per status type, affecting the target for 20 seconds, and that stacks up to 2, as well as galvanized chamber for the multi-shot. Some of you may be wondering, where the hell does hammer shot come in? That's going to increase our critical damage and our plus 80% chance for status effect. You can swap this out and use something, but upon doing so, you will go down to 81% status effect. But if you use something else that can cover that, you do you. As long as it works for you, then I'm happy for you. Now, let's go ahead and see what this build can do right here. Keep in mind, I did say we will be showing you steel path and non-steel path enemies. However, we will be doing the gameplay in steel path because I believe that that's going to give us the best results overall, as always. Now, the enemies that you're seeing here is from the last demonstration, and these are non-steel path heavy gun and grenadier. But let's go ahead and see how that weapon acts. Now, for body damage, it is, because there's nothing proc, still going to be decent. But as soon as you get that one headshot off, it then becomes a grind down. Now, you can use other abilities like Mirage's Eclipse, Viral, you can use Nourish from Grendel if you want to actually boost up the stats. Saren is also good as well. I will be showing you with Saren in a simulacrum demonstration of how well the gun can do when it has more added onto it, as well as Mirage. But that is depending on your ability strength as well as you, kill enemies and proc it out. Now you can see, I believe everything is maxed out, so I'm gonna go ahead. As you can see there, it's not steel path. I don't know, I have this tendency of filling my energy. And these are body shots that I'm gonna go for now. I'm not aiming at the head. This is non-steel path. As you can see, it's pretty decent damage. Now, I'm not gonna aim anymore. Yeah, but as you can see, it's a pretty decent gun, and overall it is very good. And it's really a cheap setup as well. It doesn't require that much. This is something that you can use. If you really want to use something out of the ordinary, then you can just run the Gotva Prime or something. But yeah, that was the heat and viral build. Now let's show you the next one that I made. Here we are, and the next build that we have will be a corrosive and heat build. Now our status effect is lowered here, but do not worry, as the build has a purpose for why it is lowered. If you don't like it, you can add more to the status effect, as long as you can try your best to keep the corrosive. Now we are going to be running primary deadhead again, as it's going to give us more time, as well as obviously recoil control and obviously headshot multiplier. Now, what we are running here is Serration, we are running Galvanized Chamber, we are running Galvanized Scope, we are running Galvanized Aptitude, we're running Hellfire, Hammer Shot, again Magnet Force, and this time we're actually running Stormbringer. Now, sadly, I do not possess the mod. I believe it's called High Voltage, which gives you more status. So if you do, you can add that there, and it's also going to work well. But for now, I'm just using Stormbringer because it's just giving out more electricity and sat on that mod. But I believe if you do own it, it will work best for you. Now, like I said before, the status is at 86.4%, which means, and I know that you're seeing red, but bear with me. I know it looks like it's poisoning our souls as we're looking at it. Yeah, puncture is at 25.4, corrosive is at 38.1, and heat is at 22.9. Now, like I said before, depending on how much numbers you have on each of your status effect, obviously, we're going to be hitting corrosive most of the time. Second place we're going to be hitting is puncture. And last place we're going to be hitting is heat. This is depending on how high your numbers are at the 3 status effects right here. Total damage will be 389.1. Now, let's go ahead and see how this build does. And I believe this is going to work a little bit better than the viral and heat build because it works on Grenier, Kuva Grenier, and it does not the greatest, but some damage to sentient, as well as corrosive, lowering the armor values up to 80% with multiple stacks. Now, like I said before, these are non-steel path Grenier. I will be showing you the builds again, but with steel path enemies as well. Now, let's go ahead and show you how this corrosive build will work with non-steel path heavy gun and Grenier. So we're first obviously going to start with some body shots. As you can see, the viral does work a bit better, but as soon as you get that first pop off, you're going to be shredding like crazy. I think chase some headshots now. The good part about this is that we haven't even, on those first couple of enemies, we haven't even triggered the primary data, but as soon as you do, everything just falls into motion. Now, some people will examine this and be like, but the builds are working the same. Of course they are. One does more to Corpus though, and the other to Grenier, which is obviously going to be corrosive. As you can see, we flattened those enemies pretty quicker than we did the last time. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into the steel part one with the procs enabled. It's more or less going to do the same thing. Now that's steel path heavy gunners. Now they are a little bit more like tougher, but the minute you start aiming to the head, you're basically versing the same thing. Now obviously in the mission, if you were playing a survival or something, you would camp in the corner with this. Some of you, I'm not saying all of you will camp in the corner, but some of you will camp in the corner and like if you're really bored and just waste away with this gun. But as you can see, let's go for some body shots now. It's actually good. It's a good gun. And it's all relying on your status effect to keep it going. As well as multi-shot. Right hand side to waste out. Let's go ahead and spray. Now I am going to show you these are steel path heavy gunner Grenier. And I'm going to be showing you the viral heat build, like I said I would before. So I'm going to show you how it procs off. And I'm going to show you how it goes. Now, body shots obviously will not be the go-to here. Well, it would. As you stack up that heat, you'll see that the heat begins to trigger off. But what you want to be mainly going for here is, I'm not going to show you on that guy. In fact, I'll show you on the guy behind. Yeah. What you'd mainly be going for here is you would be going for your headshots. Like I said before. Oh, my aim is horrible, man. So obviously your headshots would do the utmost here. But as soon as you get that one pop off, everything will just fall into place. And it looks like maybe I was wrong because the viral seems to be completely trying to battle against the corrosive build, as you can see right here. Here we go. But that being said, you can actually shoot wherever you want. It's your gun, it's your ball, just shoot wherever you want. But naturally you will get like consistent headshots and it will shred everything. And yeah, now that was a simulacrum demonstration, and let's go show you some gameplay with the weapon. Okay, so here we are. I feel like it's best that we just do a quick like capture mission, so we can really show you like the build itself. Now I know I am going to be using Wisp here, and I do have a haste active. I think what I'm going to do is I'll like just show you how the build goes. But yeah, whatever you use, the build is really going to shred. No matter your fire rate, no matter your whatever you have. But if you have things like Nourish, if you have things like viral, then you can really like boost it up a notch. Seren is the best for this, in my opinion. I don't know what other people say, but in my opinion, Seren would be the best for this. I'm really just waiting for that haste reservoir to like run out. Okay, shock reservoir. That'll keep him stored. Okay, there you go. Yeah, like I said, you're just going to be ridding everything that is in your way. Corpus as well, it just bangs the hell out of Corpus. Like, it takes him down. Like, this thing's got more Giat than Corpus. Corpse. It's got more go. Yeah, if I can find some more enemies, show you how it goes. There's 131 down. There's another one down. And the next one I will show you how the the corrosive, goes.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But I mean, it's not a bad gun. It's really not. It is a single fire, so you're not going to be able to have AoE and huge effects. There's an Eximus right here, perfect timing. Eximus gone. Beautiful weapon. Hopefully I'll find another Eximus somewhere. I find it like these little corpus robots. Gone. And I need another reservoir. What's up alive? Heavy gunner, perfect timing. Gone. Yeah, but headshots are your best way to go. Your body shots are good, but headshots are your best way to go. Heavy gunner, gone. Okay. I think that's, it's a good gun. Corpus, little robot shit thing, yeah. There you go. Yep.
Learned here will serve you well.
Another capture mission, but this time I will be showing you the corrosive. So like before, no haste reservoir. That was a bit kind of cheaty, I won't lie. That was with no procs, keep that in mind. That was just a simple shot keeping him still. Okay, corrosive, like I said before, you will need to trigger, what the fuck? You will need to trigger, come on. You will need to trigger those headshots to get it rounded up. It's not like the viral, huh? Hey, an infected, nice, perfect timing. And yeah, once the stacks are built up, it will start to, yeah, just, now I'm not going to show you like normal gameplay, because I think Steel Path is enough to show the benefits of the weapon and how good it is, so yeah. But all in all, I'd say whichever build you want is better. I recommend Viral, obviously, because Viral has its benefits, and it also works well if you're stacking other things with it as well, like slash, heat. There you go. Now the corrosive is really kicking in. Oh, I found 2 argon crystals in 2 runs. What the heck? Yeah, my reservoirs really need some work. There you go. Now let's go find the capture target. Come here! What the heck? Okay, Eximus. Eximus gone. What the heck? Forgive me, I haven't played Wisp in a while. Oh, he's on the top. The question is, which top? Dude, can you like stop running? I have to like... The purpose is to kill you. Well, not necessarily kill you. Dude, come on. Yeah, but you see, as your stacks wound down, and then yeah, you really have to keep your stacks up for this gun.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
So we could get out of here. But I feel like I'll kill some enemies along the way just to show you how the build is gone. If they're like dry enemies. Okay, no enemies.
A valuable lesson.
Gentlemen, there you have it. Those are the two builds. Now, the reason I was using Wisp is because, like, I'm busy with my other Warframes, so, like, they are currently when it comes to armor. But yeah. Okay. So that's the two Gotva Primes that I have for you. If you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If I missed anything, please leave them in the comments. If you have any other things that can work as well with the Gotva Prime, like any Warframes and any other stuff, leave it in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope that it helps people out there, especially getting used to like the guns in Warframe as well as single fire weapons. I know there's a lot of good single fire weapons like the Soma. You can't really say the turret is single fire, it's a single fire beam. But yeah. And yeah, I really hope that you guys have an awesome day. And please be sure to like, subscribe, follow. Yeah. And yeah, just enjoy Warframe.